game of life and death.
There's no blood. Where the hell's the blood?
One wrong move.
You know, Randy thinks you're doing this.
Could be his last.
You like to play games, don't you?
He's using the map as a chessboard.
Christopher Lambert, Diane Lane, Tom Skerritt.
Go!
Night Moves, rated R.
It is a secret and seductive world where the most forbidden fantasies are told. The most dangerous desires are revealed. Where every private pleasure is fulfilled.
Never took this kind of risk before. It was exhilarating. It's exhilarating. Something dangerous. I knew what I wanted, where I wanted. Something dangerous. And I could take it as far as I wanted.
From the creator of 9½ Weeks and Red Shoe Diaries, Zalman King dares to open the door on 3 women's most erotic fantasies. Red Shoe Diaries 2, Double Dare. Starring Stephen Bauer, Joan Severance, Denise Crosby, and Laura Johnson. It is a temptation no one can resist. All of America has fallen under its erotic spell. Red Shoe Diaries 2, Double Dare.
It's an opera, you know, like I said, it's a flesh opera.
The provocative new film that has seduced audiences and critics alike.
It was about the passion.
Hard copy says, "Move over, Madonna. You've been outsexed by a pair of red shoes." Erotic storytelling of a truly adult variety. Shocking and sensual, says the Philadelphia Inquirer. The New York Post calls it a class act with sex scenes steamier than most. The glossy sheen of kinky sex and personal power plays, says the New York Times.
The plot can go where no plot has ever gone before.
Red Shoe Diaries is the hottest entertainment topic in the nation, raising consumer awareness to a red fever pitch.
You can reveal anything.
Star Joan Severance delivers the ultimate exposure as Playboy's November 1992 cover girl, revealing all in a torrid 8-page spread.
That issue of Playboy with Joan Severance hits newsstands Tuesday.
Consumers are being tantalized with explicit coverage in such publications as Us Magazine, USA Today, Premiere, People, and Time.
I don't know, there's nothing really to hide.
And everyone will be turned on by Red Shoes 2 as they tune into Entertainment Tonight.
In today's Inside Story, she pays a return nude visit to Playboy and talks about her latest and very steamy movie role.
And hard copy.
And I thought Red Shoes was a story of a ballerina.
It's the sizzling follow-up to one of the year's hottest films from one of the screen's most daring and accomplished filmmakers, Zalman King. With a roster of such movies as 9½ Weeks, Wild Orchid, and Red Shoe Diaries to his credit, Zalman King films have a proven record of generating cash register heat.
Fire and heart and passion.
Even now, the original Red Shoe Diaries is burning up the video charts. It has grabbed the #2 spot on the Video Business Magazine rental charts with 5.2 average turns per copy, outperforming such hits as My Cousin Vinny, Thunderheart, and Gladiator.
Watching Red Shoes would be a lot of fun.
Red Shoe Diaries 2 features some of Hollywood's sexiest new stars in their most revealing roles.
Actress Joan Severance has never been one to shy away from controversy.
Playboy cover girl Joan Severance of Illicit Behavior. Stephen Bauer of Raising Cain, Thief of Hearts, and Scarface. popular Star Trek The Next Generation star Denise Crosby, of Pet Sematary and Dolly Dearest, and Laura Johnson of Fatal Instinct.
I can't stop myself. I need to tell you.
And to let your customers be as daring as they want to be, we are offering 2 scorching versions of Red Shoes 2. An R-rated version and an unrated version containing explicit footage too hot for the MPAA to handle.
The sex scenes are provocative.
And we are also offering an alluring 2-sided poster to heighten in-store impact and to entice customer demand.
I make love most of the time without clothes on.
And now, when you call us on our Double Dare, you can triple your savings. Order 3 copies of either the R-rated or the unrated version and save $30. That's $10 off the suggested retail price of each cassette for a full $30 savings.
Basically, because we're all excited about a product, which is Red Shoe Diaries.
So take the dare and surrender to your customers' desires with the one movie that all of America is talking about. Red Shoe Diaries 2, Double Dare.
Now, it's the hottest new series on cable TV. It's called The Red Shoe Diaries. And on cable, the plot can go where no plot has ever gone before, and modesty can go even quicker.
Sensuousness, that's a word.
It was about the passion.
It's the hottest show on television today. And the star is not this woman or this man. It's, well...
They're a pair of red shoes.
It's called Red Shoe Diaries, cable TV's answer to an X rating.
It's an opera, you know. I thought, like I said, it's a flesh opera.
Move over, Madonna. You've been outsexed by a pair of pumps.
Why don't you take off your dress and walk over here in your pretty new shoes?
It all started with Zalman King. He's the guy who brought you that Kim Basinger strip show in 9.5 weeks. And now he's steaming up the screen with a series based on excerpts from women's diaries, where they reveal their deepest, darkest fantasies.
They are very erotic, but they're also very friendly in a way, and they're very, very warm and very, very human.
Lisa and Diaries, Red Shoes.
Every episode is a different diary, a different woman, a different sexual story, and David Duchovny gets to narrate them all.
I'm the patron saint of women's secrets, that's all I am.
You can reveal anything as an anonymous person, and it makes it a lot more interesting.
Joan Severance reveals her hidden fantasy in one of the episodes. She only needed to wear red shoes and not much else.
You know, if you don't go to the gym every day and you're going to be stark naked in front of the world, you panic about that.
Give me your pain, give me your love.
The boots and the dress and the wig and the mirrors and stuff like that. That was fun, because I've never done that. I do it all the time at home, but no.
The sex scenes are provocative and all, but I was happy with the way they turned out.
There's no rational explanation for the attraction between 2 people. It just sort of happens.
There is a line, but we don't cross the line. Not just sex for sex sake, as long as it's not gratuitous.
Right. All this non-gratuitous sex calls for gratuitously sexy people.
I mean, it's more pleasing to an audience to see very attractive people, especially in the situations that we put them in.
I love you. I'm watching it and I'm going, well, first of all, I say, I wish I looked like that guy. And then I wish I was with that girl.
Upcoming episodes on Showtime may even showcase the music world's very own king of sex, Prince, not to mention David Bowie and a bevy of beauties worthy of any Playboy spread. But the real star of the show is, and will remain, a pair of steamy stilettos that would make any cobbler quiver. And I thought Red Shoes was a story of a ballerina.
Would you ever think of making love to me on the living room floor? I love to be with him. I love reading books with him, and
It's all up here. All up here.
and he's sexy.
My husband is very impressed by certain things which I apparently cannot give him.
Claire, take it easy.
What do you deny? He's been looking into your eyes for over an hour.
You're a little drunk.
Stop it, no. Just stop it. This is just crazy. I married Ken, and that's all there is to it.
Oh, how can you marry Ken? You love me.
What? You're so conceited. What makes you think that I love you?
I know.
There was a time that we were dying to be together.
Mary, you're still the most desirable woman I know.
But we won't make love tonight because there'll be some excuse. I hadn't realized how much of that had slipped away until today.
I told you there was another man once. I sometimes wonder if I made the right choice.
Roger Ebert of Siskel and Ebert proclaims, "I was mesmerized from beginning to end. 2 thumbs up." Orion backs this compelling release with this ad appearing in these trade publications and these enthusiast publications for a combined circulation of over 1.5 million readers. Also available is this eye-catching full-color theatrical size poster. A full-color brochure and a cassette box for prominent display will also be available. David Anson of Newsweek raves, "Another Woman has an emotional urgency that keeps you plugged in." Another Woman will be held back from pay-per-view until July 1st, 1989, and will be available only to viewers' choice, which represents less than 1/2 of the pay-per-view audience in the country. Remember, the order cutoff date is May 9th, and the street date is May 25th. Another Woman, rated PG, coming this May from Orion Home Video. There's something afoot. A mystery so devious, a secret so startling, only one man can be trusted. A man they called...
You idiot!
Dr. Watson concealed it.
He was an actor. Unfortunately, he was also a gambler.
There's a little matter of a gambling debt.
A womanizer.
Me! Did it again.
And a drunkard.
He's been at it again.
Mrs. Hudson knew about it.
I never liked that woman.
Inspector Lestrade suspected it. Moriarty used it.
I have killed as many as 6 men in a week.
And Reginald Kincaid...
8, if you count matinees.
...played Sherlock for all he was worth.
This is a matter for professionals.
Watson.
There's an evil mastermind behind all of this.
Moriarty! Are you sure he's not trying to kill me?
Of course not. He knows you're an idiot.
Thank God.
This is working out so very well.
To say the least. Have you no respect for people's privacy?
But it's time now for the public to learn the truth.
The world must never know the secret of Reginald Kincaid.
Sherlock Holmes belongs to the whole world.
Michael Caine and Ben Kingsley in Without a Clue, England's best-kept secret. Judith Christ raves, witty, wonderful, and full of laughter, this delightful takeoff on classic characters provides Michael Caine and Ben Kingsley with one of the funniest duets on record.
Elementary.
Orion backs this rollicking release with this ad appearing in these trade publications and these enthusiast publications for a combined circulation of over 5 million readers.
Precisely. Exactly. Indeed.
Also available is this full-color poster.
I expected no less.
And this beautiful brochure.
Amazing! Now, if you have nothing further to add...
But we do. This attractive cassette box will be available for prominent display.
So why don't you tell me the details?
Okay, Without a Clue will be held back from pay-per-view until July 1st, 1989, and will be available only to viewers' choice, which represents less than 1/2 of the pay-per-view audience in the country.
Isn't that so, Holmes?
quite.
Gary Franklin of KABC TV says when you put two masters like Michael Caine and Ben Kingsley together in a comedy, the results are elementary. They make you laugh.
It was an elementary deduction based on the clues at hand. Tell me something, Watson. Is there anything we do know for a fact?
Yes.
The facts are that the order cutoff date is May 9th and the street date is May 25th.
Watson, make a note of that.
All evidence points to Without a Clue being a hit with your customers. Without a Clue, rated PG, this May from Orion Home Video.